Oh, boys, looks like we're having company tonight. Woo! Of course, tonight. Tonight, oh man. Of all nights. Climb in, have a drink with me. It's all good, man. You know, I'm not gonna shoot you, but you gotta admit, this is a rather unbelievable little predicament that we've gotten ourselves into here. Oh boy. You know, you don't have to be silent anymore. You can talk. You know, fuck it. Clearly you've come here to rob me. So you know what? Go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. Take anything you like. I don't care. Except this. I would like to keep this, if I'm being perfectly honest. Oh, wait, whoa, hold on. Where are you going? You know, we should really just make the most of this. You know, we should... Are you hungry? I'm kind of hungry. Oh. Whew. What am I talking about? You're a thief. You know, like, I bet you're really hungry, in fact. Hence the whole, you know, breaking into my house thing. Which, good job, by the way. I didn't hear anything for the most part. So, you know, gold star. I mean, come on. You broke in. And I am trying to be a generous host. I mean, sure, I have a loaded weapon. I could probably shoot you if you didn't do what I asked you to do. And I am very intoxicated. So, you know, there's that. But I mean, come on. I think we could be good friends. Do you like hash browns? Almost forgot. Do you like ketchup? Yeah. Then I will be a gracious host and go get you some. Well, I hope it's okay. I mean, usually it is. Just a little crispy. I used to burn whatever I touched. So, why'd you break in?
I need money.
Don't we all? But, more specifically, any reason?
I'm in debt. I owe a lot of money.
Okay. So we got in deep with the wrong people, right? Gambling, debt, loan sharks, that kind of thing?
Worse. The bank.
The bank? Hell of a loan then.
It's debt. Family debt.
Oh. Jesus. That's awful. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I'm sorry about the whole break-in.
Oh, hey. Do you want anything else? I mean, I can't do much. I can only do breakfast foods. Practically lived off them before I met Jamie. Do you want an omelet? I can do omelets. I'm gonna make an omelet.
Nah, man, I'm good. Who's Jamie?
Oh, shit. Right. I did mention her. She was my girlfriend. Well, you said why you were here. Guess it's my turn. Explain the reason for my being so drunk.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. I mean, I did break in your house.
No, it's not a long story, or a particularly interesting one even. Jamie was my girlfriend. She left me 3, what's today?
Monday.
4 days ago. You see, I would say that I was drunk, but under normal circumstances, I mean. But, as of right now, I'm only a little bit more sloshed than I am usually, so, yeah. And, honestly, I kind of forgot why I was here. I was making... You know what, I'd probably just fuck this up anyway. I'm gonna skip on the omelet.
Do you drink a lot?
For the most part. Never wanted to. Unfortunate consequence of being a writer, actually. When you're a writer, you damn yourself to a plethora of different issues. Alcoholism, depression, narcissism, drug addiction, self-loathing, suicide. Personally, alcoholism, self-loathing, it's been more my cup of tea. But, yeah. Had my balls in a vice for a pretty long time. But, hey, the night is young. You never know. Could add another one to that list.
When did you start?
Start what?
Drinking.
Well, I got depressed, so I drank. And then that made me depressed, so I drank. And then that made me depressed, so I drank. Repeat ad infinitum.
Sounds like a vicious cycle.
And it keeps you from writing anything decent. I mean, At least when King wrote Dreamcatcher, he had a sufficient excuse, that being he was hit by a car. What's my excuse? And he was an alcoholic beforehand.
Dreamcatcher?
Yeah, Dreamcatcher. Stephen King. Lousy excuse for a book. But, you know, the reason it sucked was that King was hit by a car. And it kind of made him go off his rocker for a little while, writing-wise. And, yeah, he was still already an alcoholic, so...
Never heard of it.
Probably for the better. It's no Dark Tower. Wait. You know what the book was about, right?
Still never heard of it.
Well, it's about weird alien leech monsters in your toilet. And he wanted it to be like Psycho. What Psycho did for showers, he wanted to do for toilets. So the little monsters eat your ass. Oh. You want to know what they call them in the book? Too? Yeah, I'm not making this up. Shit weasels.
Man. No, I was never really a big reader, but I thought Stephen King was always like this big genius.
Oh, he is, for sure. You're probably talking to his biggest fan.
But Dreamcatcher was terrible.
Hey, you can't judge an artist by their worst work. Well, you know, who the fuck am I to tell you that? Maybe you can. Who knows?
I mean, you're a writer. You seem to know what you're talking about.
No more than anybody else. Not like I ever got anywhere. All the things I got published, I didn't even give a shit about them. So, really, I probably know even less.
I mean, what kind of stuff do you write about? Like, what kind of stuff do you enjoy?
You really want to know?
Sure, why not?
I like old, pulpy stuff. Old dime novels, adventure serials, and cheap fiction, Lost World stories, and old black and white movies, Flash Gordon, that kind of stuff. It's all old and archaic, and there's no real market for it anymore. My fault for falling in love with cheap trash.
I mean, your stuff seems good, maybe just people can't see it yet.
Aha! That old excuse. I tried convincing myself that, a couple times even. But honestly, it's just a dumb, pretentious excuse. People don't want to buy stuff that they don't give a shit about. And they don't want to give a shit about stuff that they don't want to read. I was doomed.
Well, I mean, I'm interested.
Really?
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Well, thank you, I guess. Wish everybody else thought the way you do. Things would be, things would be different. But, yeah, I wish kind of wish that people could find the joy that I found as a kid and stuff like that. You know, if they just learned to detach themselves for a little while and, you know, had fun. It's the pure nostalgia that you get from childhood joy. Back when things were more mysterious, when life was more mysterious. Back when things weren't such a fucking bummer.
I understand what you mean.
You know, I think you really do. You're a rare one. Wait, shit. I never got your name.
I'm Walter.
Randall. You know what? I have an idea.
Let it go.
So, how on earth have you gone your entire life without seeing these movies?
I don't know, I've always known about them, just never actually saw them.
Unbelievable. Man, do you know how many hours of my childhood were spent watching this? I've probably spent more time watching this movie than I have eating food in my entire life.
That's impressive.
You must have a very low threshold for being impressed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Karen Allen. Ain't she a looker? You want to know something? Jamie looked just like her.
No kidding.
Oh yeah. You know, she used to tease me about that. Hair color, gorgeous eyes, smile. It was uncanny. She would say it was the only reason I kept her around.
So, well, why did you
Why did I what?
keep her around?
I guess it was that she kept me grounded. Before I met her, I was kind of reclusive. Met her through some other people, and, you know, she pushed me a bit more. Forced me to be around other people and be a little bit more social. Only reason we had any friends was because of her.
How long were you two together?
3 years. My only girlfriend, too. Kind of makes you wonder whether or not I wasted my time.
Huh. Well, you loved her, right?
Yep. Certainly did.
Then it wasn't a waste.
Yeah. Makes it all worse that I pissed it all away like I did.
Well, if you loved her, maybe there's a chance you could patch things up. Just gotta give us some time.
I wish that it was that simple. But in a way, I think this was actually a long time coming. See, this little issue I have predates her by a little bit. And despite her best efforts, it only got worse. Sometimes you do things that you can't take back.
You never know, man. Time heals all wounds.
Love is such bullshit. You know, it's... You think you know what it is as soon as you have it. But you could have no idea. None of us could have any idea. We just feel that way and assign a name to it. It's nothing. It's abstract. Yet it can completely lay waste to you. Like, destroy you in ways that nothing else can. And we don't even really know if it's there. It's not tangible. One day, you don't have it, after it's such a pivotal part of your life for so long, and then you're nothing. I just don't see how it's possible.
No, it really doesn't have to be that way. I mean, I can't say I know exactly where you're coming from. The only girl I ever loved left a long time ago. But when family died, it's weird. I was at a friend's house and I get a call. Come to find out both of my parents died in a home invasion. I kind of just gave up after that point. Like, there was nothing left to live for. Just kind of figured I could run away and start fresh at some point. Maybe you could write something good one day, make a ton of money. It could get better.
Well, you know, I'm glad you could walk away from that. And that you could walk away from it better. I don't think I could do that. I don't think it's in me. I just don't think I can summon the willpower to actually change. But you're special. Because, you know, without some awful thing happening to you, I don't think you can just summon the willpower to go willy-nilly and just break into somebody's house.
Touché. So can I ask what happened?
That, my friend, is a long, long story with an unfortunate ending. Mainly due to my own stupidity. It cannot be erased.
I don't know, man. You seem kind of hard to me. Sure, you're just being hard on yourself.
No. I drank a bit too much, and I hit her. And that's all there is, honestly. Context really doesn't matter, does it?
Well, for what it's worth, you're pretty nice to me. Everybody fucks up.
I'm a piece of shit. No other way to look at it.
Maybe it's the drink. It's not you.
You know, I feel like, in theory, I agree with you. But it wasn't the drink. It had to look at her after and see the look on her face. That was me. Not this. There's a line you cross when you drink. And if you cross that line, it becomes a part of you. And you can't blame it anymore.
Well, I think you're a pretty good guy.
You know, you're alright, man. You're alright.
Well, I don't want to trouble you any further, so I think I'll be on my way.
Oh, alright. I mean, I don't want to rush you or anything. Keeping you up this late and all. I'm obviously not doing anything. How do you like your coffee?
Black?
Perfect.
Oh, by the way, what I said earlier, I didn't mean to pry or anything.
Hey, no sweat, man. I mean, I'm the one who's all, gotta provide some kind of explanation. So, tell me, what's gonna happen after this? I mean, you can still take whatever you want. I'm just curious. What are you gonna do with it?
Well, my plan was to get the money, drive off somewhere, get a cozy-ass hotel, get a normal-ass job, and just, start over.
It sounds nice. Not really practical or anything, but nice.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you should do it too. You need a second chance.
Thank you. It's a really sweet sentiment, but I think you have potential. Small potential, but it's there. I've been headed to a dead end for a pretty long time. Now that I don't have the one person who would tether me to reality, I'm just kind of here.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. There's rehab, family, doctors. Someone's there to help.
But don't worry. You'll be fine.
Well, thank you.
You got fucked over by life, even though you're still decent, And you are. Just don't make stupid mistakes like me. Be better than that. Make better choices. You have hope. I've got a black hole.
Hey, do you mind if I go to the bathroom?
Oh. Yeah, sure, go ahead. It's, you know where it is.
Well, this has been a fucking night, hasn't it?
Dear Jamie, I don't know if you'll ever get the chance to read this, and even if you do, I doubt you'll care that much. Not that I blame you. There are boundaries that should never be crossed by anybody, no matter the circumstances. I crossed the aforementioned boundaries in a way that gave me a dilemma. That dilemma being, can I live with myself knowing what I did? Can I live with myself knowing that I wasted every thought of love and kindness you had for me? The answer is an unsurprising no. The fact of the matter is that you're the only thing that made living worthwhile. I threw that all away when I began relying on my vices more than I relied on you. It's a problem that, in and of itself, that I need you. I'm broken in nearly every conceivable way. And just having you around at least made it feel like I wasn't. But that was the issue. It was all give. I provided nothing outside companionship and love, but that's not enough. You sacrificed so much and tried so hard because you are a fundamentally fantastic person. I am not. I feel like ending this with a list of cliches, telling you how sorry I am, how guilty I feel. But that's a waste. I think you know how I feel, and how my entire body recoils and aches when I think about causing you pain. However, I'm not sure what was more at fault the night I hit you, the alcohol or me. And thinking about that terrifies me. I didn't deserve somebody as wonderful as you. And you didn't deserve a burden like me. If you have any love left for me, then try to remember the me that wasn't so full of self-pity and so twisted he couldn't bring himself to stop being such an idiot. I chose to do this because I'm weak. I don't know what I'm capable of, and that scares me. That, and I can't see myself living like this. As far as I'm concerned, my death is a mercy killing. I loved you. I still do, even though it may not seem like it. Amidst it all, know that, because it's the most honest I've ever been. I'm not even really sure why I'm writing this beyond the fact that I know it's customary. I guess I just wanted a formal goodbye. And the closest I'll get, I suppose, is a suicide note. I don't know if I'll go through with it or not. Maybe this will end up in the trash. But I don't know. I love you. Randall.
Hey, listen, man, I really do have to go, but, do you need anything at all?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got you. It's, garage is right there, and, just hit the little button, and it'll open. You know, bye and be safe, I guess.
It was nice talking to you, man.
upon